I don't play instruments, you know? Like, I wish I could. Like, this guitar, I can play with it, but I can't necessarily play it. I just hear the sounds and the strums. And each strum or chord reminds me of a particular biochemistry, right? So, like, the amino and fatty acids, like, if you're eating a full, dense amino and fatty acid breakfast, that cascade is all day, like, nice and smooth. But if you wake up and you already got a headache and you decide to spend the whole day dehydrated and eating like foods that don't have nutrients, the biochemistry is chaotic. The chords are chaotic, you know? You're like, cortisol is like this all day, you know? Glucose is wild. That's why most people are, oh, Lord. Most people are pre-diabetic. 1 in 3 teens are pre-diabetic. Crazy numbers. Anyway, tonight, or whenever you're seeing this, tonight, you can slow down your respiratory rate, but like while you're laying down in bed. And there's a book called Breath by James Nestor that I really, really recommend. Changed my whole life. Changed the way I worked out, the way I ate, taught me how to meditate. But he talks about, just in the book, slowing down the breathing rate. And I don't know if it was in this book or not, but it talked about a feather, holding the feather under the nose. Like, pretend that you have a feather. And you have to breathe really slowly in order not to move the feather. And that's what you're doing to get out of this high cortisol release too. You know, I would say, like, that's why people pray before their meal, to slow down, to get into a meditative state, to digest better, to pick the immune system up, to restore and rebuild the light inside. You can do that just by slowing down the breath, because all these brainwave states are related to respiratory rate and heart rate. Last year, I went through a really stressful time, and I found it really difficult to slow down my heart rate. I would go to sit down, try and meditate. It was like my heart was like this. And I was like dehydrated, going through some like autoimmune symptoms. So I started eating a whole bunch of liver, like every day, cut out sugars, cut out caffeine. Within 2 to 4 months, I was finally able, with a lot of rest and meditation, come out of my stress response. And it's still an everyday work in progress, because life is stressful. I want to play this little harp for you. I'm not good at it, but apparently it changes the sound based on the structure of your mouth. So if you change your day, you change your whole biochemistry. You know what I'm saying? Does this make sense? I hope so. Isn't that beautiful? It's a mouth harp. I could put it in my pocket and take it anywhere, and no one would know that I had a mouth harp in my pocket. How beautiful. This is the case for it. How lovely. I love my friends. I'm gonna go. That's all I wanted to say, is tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow, new morning sun, new amino and fatty acid breakfast, new hydration. Amino and fatty acids, when I say that, I just think of mitochondria. That's what I'm translating it to in my head. Everything is about the powerhouse of the cell. Everything. So you're so beautiful. I love you so much. I wish you the best of luck. Pay attention to your dreams. And I'll see you later.